What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nikolai Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video here today on the channel. Today we're going to be going a little bit different of a direction in Zombies rather than Shadows of Evil like we've talked about here the past couple of days. This one we're going to be focusing on the actual original storyline as well as Origins. As we know, Shadows of Evil actually is its own little bubble. It's not anything that's going to be continued after that map, so the storyline in the DLC potentially could very much so continue with our story with the original 4 and where we left off in Der Riese, or rather where we're starting in Der Riese, I should say, since it's almost all restarting here. It's just one giant time loop restarting with the death of Richtofen. Since he is actually reliving all these moments, everything for him is brand new. So that leads me to this. We've already been told in Black Ops 3 there's not going to be any remakes on the table, or it's not anything planned just yet, and what that means is that it's not actually going to happen. If you guys don't know, developers have the majority of everything already finished out by launch, or are still working on the final pieces of DLC, but everything is already planned and pushed out ready to go, so that once that time comes, it's a lot more limited in time to get it out there, so it has to be done in some aspects. So Black Ops 3, by saying that, I'm not anticipating any remakes here as DLCs, but moving along into Black Ops 4 or whatever the next title may be, could we potentially see any remakes of Zombies maps here as a revisitation to the zombie storyline? So right off the bat, I think that we can chalk this up as a very plausible idea, seeing that Der Riese is actually a remake, and a lot of fan favorites are brought back in terms of multiplayer maps, with zombies now growing massively as is, and then probably even going to propel even more in the future. I think it's very possible we'll see a remake of some sort, even just as a bonus map like we're seeing the Giant being here in Black Ops 3, moving along into future titles from Treyarch. Now, here's the thing, if everything is being renewed and restarted from the Zombies storyline, since Richtofen hasn't actually gone through all of this, could we potentially see this? Because a lot of the elements, unless they're completely changed, could lead to a very similar outcome. Granted, I'm not saying that it's all going to culminate in them being stuck on Moon again, but through 8 different maps in Black Ops 1 and World at War, I think it's definitely possible that we could see one of those revisited at some point in time, going through the story itself, trying to weave these pieces back together. While a brand new storyline is actually very possible from this, where everything is renewed and something that definitely doesn't need to stop through some of the old places and settings, it's very possible we could see this, especially with a fan push towards remakes. It wouldn't be hard on the Treyarch side to revisit some area, even slightly, out of the 8 possible maps that we've seen here already in that whole storyline with the original 4. The plausibility that our characters would travel through some of these settings here definitely is pretty high, and something that we could see. So my thinking is that we may not get remakes here in Black Ops 3, but I do think that it's very possible going into further titles that we may in fact get remakes there, not only to just please the fans, but also to revisit some aspects of the story, and maybe even tie in a few pieces with what we've already seen so far. But this is all just really a working theory and just thinking out loud, I guess you could say. It's not really anything confirmed or set in stone, so do take this with a grain of salt. It's just an idea, and it's just an idea I wanted to bounce off you guys and see what your thoughts are with this. But let me see your thing down there in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that we could potentially see remakes here now that the storyline is actually starting over with Richtofen reliving the future for the first time, if that makes any sense? But love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to like, rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you owe Jake, that was greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of quality Black Ops 3 content, any new news information. You guys know exactly where to find it right here on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name is Nikolai Espresso. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.